Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, more on this ash lye. More in the journey. Anyway, this is punkwood that was in weak solution. It did work, but not consistently as I liked. It took a spark pretty well, but seeing the other stuff work so well, I decided I'd put that in the 12 pH solution to get it to take a spark. I dried it out, but only for half the day. This is the one I was more interested in. It's white punk fungus. It's now yellow punk fungus because it's turned yellow. Now these were soaking for 2.5 days in a solution. It's as normal white punk fungus does once you dry it in the oven. It turns yellow. It's gone pretty hard, but it took on the smell of the solution and it went yellow. So that's a pretty good indication that it took up the solution really well. It seemed to have soaked all the way through. And I bopped all my stones again because they'll get blunt. Now this might not be dry enough. It does feel dry, but that is no indication. Normally you'd rip it. Top to bottom, but this one, I don't think it'll rip. This might be just a failure completely, and I might have to just use this stuff for solar. I'm hoping it turns out like Amadou. It landed. Yep. It landed and started smoking, but then went out. I can smell it. Might not be dry enough. It's going. That's success. So, ash lye, yellow punk fungus. Look at that. Huh? I've got mine to work. Soak it in ash lye. Well, there you go. Even smells nice. Unbelievable. That'll blow the socks off me. Fantastic. I'm going to do all mine in ash lye. I might even do normal white punk fungus. All the stuff. Who cares? Makes it better. Ash lye seems to make most things better. Now that I've got a good solution, I think for problematic tinders like this stuff that I've had inconsistent results with, I'm going to ash lye it. Look at that. Smouldering like a champ, and it's slow controlled burn. Turned into a big cherry. Fantastic. I'm so pleased with that. That's beautiful. I didn't have to do much to it to get it to go. It did take a little bit, but there it is there. Just a yellow. It just turned the colour of the ash lye. It's soaked all the way through. They're just big sponges, these things. And they just soaked up so well. Just turned it white, from white to yellow. There's the spore tubes. You can see the spore tubes on this one. This was a half dome, sitting on the tree. I'm not sure which way it's sitting on the tree, I can't remember. Anyway, that's the spore tubes of the fungus. That's the top, I think it was. Anyway, yeah, you can see the spore tubes going through there now, going that way, and they're just big sponges. This will take a spark. I think this is dry enough. This stuff works really well. I love uncharred punkwood. I don't need to use that big bit. Ashlight uncharred punkwood is, as far as I'm concerned, I love the smell of that too. That smells nice. It doesn't smell real nice when it's just normal like that, but when it's burning it smells really nice to me. But I've got a peculiar sense of smell for this stuff. I thought that one might be a little bit ambitious with that one. It's got no fuzzies. That one's a little bit hard. The hard stuff didn't seem to worry it last time. Just not landing right. That's the problem. It's just not landing right. That other stuff's got me so excited. I'm like a kid in a candy shop. I'm actually like an obese kid in a candy shop. I really shouldn't say that. But that's what I'm like. I can say that because I am an obese bloke, so isn't that the thing about it? If you are it, you can say it. It's going to prove me a lie now. This one might not be dry enough. Yeah, I don't know, it could be just a problematic piece too. Had so much success with it, I've got a little bit cocky. I think it's sharp. It's a sharp rock, that one. Should be able to pick any piece, but that's what I found, but I might have buggered it too. Can't see how I would have, but oh, that is disappointing. That other lot went off, no dramas. Could be just that it's not dry enough too. but you would think the white punk was dry, but I hadn't dried this. I dried every other one all day. The blunt my stones now. I'd bop this one completely. I just showed on my flint and steel Saturday that this took a spark, no dramas, no matter which piece I picked. I might dry those out a bit more. It should take a spark better than that. I've got uncharred punkwood in 12 pH solution that takes a spark really easy. And this stuff should do the same. That other stuff got me cocky, and now, yeah, I'll dry it out. I'll dry it out more and then test it again, because I think that's the problem, is just that it's not dried out. That's what happened last time. This stuff is dry enough, and it took a spark. That stone is very sharp. I was driving it into my hand. I'm a bit disappointed that the white punk didn't take this stuff didn't take a spark as well, because even though it was taking a spark before, and it's got good colour, feels dry, but that has happened before, and I dried it out more and then it took a spark. Not a problem. So that's what I'll do. Yeah, this is very exciting for me, because yeah, it took a spark without too much of a problem. I've got to try another piece just to be sure, just to make sure I wasn't being a silly bugger. I don't think I was. I should have quit while I was ahead. That's blunting. Sore. Now this piece is causing me trouble. I might have to dry the whole lot out. More. That could have been just a fluke. Yeah, I might just dry it out more. That other piece could have been just a fluke. Sore fingers, sore hands, driving the stone into my hand. I was so excited by the initial success. Yeah, I will. I'll dry it out more. I think it will dry out better and work better anyway. That initial one, it worked, but yeah, it just needs more drying. Anyway, I got it to work somewhat better. I'd never got it to take a spark originally, so yeah, it does take a spark, but it just won't at the moment. Again, I'm just blunting my stones. I won't keep going. I'm just blunting my stones. I'll put it in the oven again, dry it out a bit more, and this stuff will eventually take a spark. As I said, I only dried it out for about 6 hours. The other lot was dried out for a lot longer than that. So yeah, which was, yeah, I think the problem. There's still moisture in and they're big bits. Some of them, they're like that, definitely is, and it's still, that's a bit spongy, that one, which is strange. The other stuff went really hard. So yeah, I'll dry it out and we'll go from there. Anyway, wanted to report on this, show you what I was up to with this stuff. Initial, that is going to be exciting. I think it will make it take a spark. It will definitely. From that is burned out now. You don't have to char this. If you want to, you can, but if you can make ash lye, I think it will take a spark once you get it dry enough and dry it out properly. I think it will take a spark from it. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching.